guys, it's Jacob Sage here, and before I start the video and all that and start talking about what I'm about to review, be warned, my son is in the background. He just turned 1. Yeah, so he may be distracting, but that's okay, because he's a baby. So, yeah, on to the review. So, what I am reviewing today is my newest guitar, and that is an Ibanez RGQM9. 9-string. A fucking 9-string, because why not? So, I'm going to go over the specs about this before I do any kind of sound tests. It comes stock with an Ibanez Gibraltar 9-string bridge. It is string through, and it has bass string ferrules for the lowest strings, the F sharp and the C sharp, and this thing tuned. It comes tuned in standard, so E, A, D, G, B, E, with a low B on the 7th string, a low F sharp on the 8th string, and then a low C sharp on the 9th string. It comes with 24 frets, extra jumbo frets. Ibanez is stock pickups. I don't know what the hell they're called, but they're just Ibanez stock pickups. It comes with master volume and a tone, and then a 5-way blade switch. It comes with Ibanez's stock tuners. They're non-locking, so they're just regular tuners. The cool thing about this one, though, is that it comes with a Tuscanite, which is pretty fucking great, because if this thing had a plastic nut, it would probably be unplayable, honestly. So that's one thing. It comes, I think it's either mahogany or ash. It's one of those for the body wood. It's one of those, but it also comes with a quilted maple veneer. I don't know if it's a topper veneer. I haven't really gotten a chance to look, but it seems like it's most likely a veneer. And it matches the headstock as well. The neck is, I think it's walnut, and either walnut, it's one of those, it's the darker woods, but it's walnut and maple, something like that. Yeah, rosewood fretboard, fucking inlays, dot inlays, perloid. The finish on this is black ice, but they have a couple other finish options that you can have. They just have plain black. They have this denim blue 9-string, which is really freaking cool, so that's one thing. It does not come stock with strap locks. I just put these on here. It comes stock with just Ibanez's regular strap buttons, which are right here. So, yep. Alright, I'm going to do some tone tests. But before I do go on to that, I will say that the condition that I got this in, because I got this thing used, it's not the, I mean, the condition of it, it's alright, but it definitely was not taken care of, because, I'll show you. You can see right here, if it focuses, there's rust on the inside of that, and then if you look right here, there's rust all around that, and it's also on this one too. The frets are a little rusty in some spots, so it does need a cleaning job. It will most likely need a good setup, because I'm not very good at setting up guitars, so I'll probably have like my brother do that or something like that. But other than that, it came in pretty good shape. I mean, there's one little ding right here, you know, just finish imperfections. There's a couple scratches, a couple dents. It's nothing major. There's a dent on the back of the neck that it's noticeable definitely when you're playing, but it's not anything that'll hinder your playing. Other than that, it came pretty good. So yeah, the bridge is a little rusty too, and the strings were definitely rusty. Not like this part of the strings, but the string ends themselves, like the ball ends, were really fucking rusty, so I had to take those out. I had to use an Allen key just to get one of the strings out because it was so rusty. So that's one thing. But I am now going to get into some tone tests. So first we'll do the bridge pickup, rhythm. So I'm going to try to play the same riff for all this until we get into the clean and lead stuff. Also, if you notice, this thing does have a lot of string noise, so that's one thing. Position 2. Center, position 3. Position 4. Neck pickup, position 5. Clean. Bridge pickup. Second position. Middle. Fourth. Neck. Some slap. Not very good at it. Some tapping. Maybe not those ones. Still not very good at tapping, but you get the gist of that. Alright, let's do some lead tones, which I will do on the neck pickup only, so you guys can get an idea of what that sounds like. Yet again, I've said in my previous videos, I'm not a good lead player. To wrap up this review, pretty much, if you're going to be buying this thing, it's going to retail you, if you're going to buy it brand new, it's going to be about $1,200 to $1,000. But if you're getting this used, you can get lucky like I did. I only had to pay, like, I think it was like $636. That was at after tax, too. So $600 base, $36 after tax, so $636. But, I mean, for what you're paying for, obviously, it's a $1,000 guitar. I mean, the only thing that I would say is to definitely change the stock pickups, because Ibanez are very well known for not having the best stock pickups, but at the same time, for what they are not bad. And it also could be your strings, too, because I have really fucking thick strings on here, so, and it does come with a little bit of buzzing. That's one other problem, too, I forgot to mention, is that the strings, I had to wrap this in duct tape just to make it fit a little better in there, but the taper right here ends almost just halfway into the nut, so it's not completely sitting in there, and it's the same with the 8th string, so that could be an issue. You could probably order custom strings from like Calium or like Labella or something like that. That would probably fix the issue, or you can just use bass strings like I usually do, but I bought that string pack and I don't really have the money to buy new strings for it, and I mean, it's fine the way it is. I can deal with it, so that's one thing. But yeah, I honestly highly do suggest you buy a 9-string. I mean, there are probably other better 9-strings out there other than Ibanez. I mean, Schecter makes great 9-strings. LTD now makes 9-strings. I know Angelina, he plays fast guitars. They make great guitars. I don't know how many companies make 9-strings, honestly. I know Legator does. I've never played one of their 9-strings. I've played their 8-strings and 7-strings. They're fantastic in my opinion. That guy, he agrees. He definitely agrees on that. But yeah, like I said, the Schecters, they're great as well. I would prefer probably a 30-inch scale on this just for the low notes, but at the same time, it's not bad. I mean, it's clear. The strings are nice and tight. It's not necessary, but I mean, 9 strings you could say aren't necessary, but at the same time, if you're a person who wants all this range and all this different kinds of like low to high, I guess, then sure. Because you can tune this in several different ways without it getting too bad. I would honestly not tune any lower than A, but one of my buddies tunes to double drop F sharp, and that is fucking absurd. But he uses a 30-inch scale with a .120 gauge, so I guess he can get away with it. Maybe, I don't know, but maybe a fan fret would be better for you, but at the same time, I don't know. It's all in personal preference on that one. All personal preference, so yeah. But I will be finishing up this review now, so yeah. Thank you all for watching. This has been the review of the Ibanez RG9QM. I will put all the specs in the description, all that. Any music that I use in the background of this, I will also put in the description so you can go check them out. I will be doing another review soon of one of my other guitars I just bought. It's an LTD from like 2004. It's a 6-string, so not quite as genty. So yeah, but oh, and that thing. He answered it for you. I was going to say, does it gent? Yes. And he says yes. So, yeah. Alright. Well, I'm Jacob Sage. And that's Oliver. I'll catch you guys next time.